Hey, Thomas Tapp here. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about some of my and my brother's favorite shoes to do parkour in. And these shoes have had a warm place in our hearts for a long time just because we've been wearing them for so long. And right when we got into parkour, because it was really underground when we got into it, you just talk to people on forums and you barely meet up with people, you know, across different cities. But this is when we got introduced to this shoe, and it's the Feiyue. And what's great about this shoe is it's so light, very inexpensive, because a lot of us I know don't want to spend a lot of money on shoes, especially in parkour when you're running through shoes a lot because of the wear and tear. And just the comfort and again how light they are. They also grip pretty well, if you see this tread here. But look at this flexibility. This is what you want. You want to be able to have this kind of flexibility. They're also very low profile. This is really good for martial arts, tricking, so doing flips, and parkour, for really getting the sensitivity that we want to be able to feel when we take impacts, feel the technique. Because a lot of times when we're beginning, we will wear the big thick shoes and we won't feel the impact on the ground, or we won't feel the right technique. And so we'll have bad technique at first and not know until we switch to barefoot or we switch to a shoe like this. So that's why my brother and I really insist and promote getting a shoe like this that's very thin, flexible, allows room for the feet, pretty much like a barefoot type of shoe to train in, because then you can really work on the basics and get that technique dialed in. They lace up, they have rubber going around the outside, rubber sole. You'll also notice that the sizing, if you look in there, I don't know if you can see that, they're not, if you're from America, they're going to be on a different scale. So these are size 41s, which translates to, I believe, 8 or 8.5. That's one thing you want to do. You can easily find it online. It's just the scale, and I believe American Parkour has it on their site, what the sizes translate to. So this is size 41. That's just something to remember when going through this shoe. And they have all different types of colors. If you want the high top, so if you want a little more ankle support, you can get a high top version for a little bit extra price. I've had those before, and those are fantastic as well. And it's very similar to, you know, Converse as far as the canvas style, but just a lot more flexibility and grip, and just a better price as well. The one bad thing about this shoe, the one negative, is that the sole, the material they use for it, is really flexible and thin, but it wears down very quickly, especially on wall runs. I wouldn't recommend doing a lot of wall run training on this. It's fine for, you know, just when you're doing your parkour and you do a wall run and stuff, but if you do consistent wall run repetitions, which I recommend to do, don't use this shoe for that. Put on the thicker sole shoe so you can really get that wall and do a lot of repetitions without it falling apart. So that's the only downside to this shoe, really. Other than that, this is why me and my brother wear them all the time and pick them up. These are actually the black versions, and these are the no logo versions. We had to pay up a little bit for these because we do stunts and stuff. It's good to have, you know, no logos on there. So I get this question all the time, you know, what shoes or where are some of the best shoes to wear for parkour? And hands down, in my opinion, the Feiyues are some of the best, just because of the price. You can't beat them. You can find them for, you know, around $15 to $20. I think we got these specifically for $24 because of the no logo. But the price, you can't beat it. They're very comfortable, very thin, and they're very versatile with tricking, parkour, and martial arts. So just some of the best shoes I've ever owned, and that's why I keep on buying them. Now, I picked these up from AmericanParkour.com. American Parkour has been around basically from the beginning of when I started. So 10 years ago, I remember my brother and I would go on the internet on forums, and American Parkour is one of the forums that we actually would talk to a lot of people. So they've been around for a while. They're really trusted. So we pick up our Feiyues from them. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to pick up some for yourself. They have different colors and whatnot. But yeah, just a really good shoe. So for the best parkour shoe, my brother and I's opinion, this is definitely one of the best. So if you're just getting into parkour, you're gonna love these shoes. They're great to wear around, they're cool, they're easy to slip on and off, very flexible, very cheap. So you can click on the link in the description to check those out if you want to pick up a pair. As always, train safe. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for next week. And I'll see you in the next video.